Hello guys, welcome to another session. In this session, we are going to look into some of the more pseudo classes, that is hover, active and visited. So let's jump into the discussion now. In the last session, we have already discussed about types of pseudo classes. One is dynamic, that is behavioral, and another one is structural. In the behavioral, we have seen that the hover effect. So there are many pseudo classes exist. And in this session, we are going to look into three most popular pseudo classes, that is hover, active and visited. But prior to going into the example, I wanted to show you the list of pseudo classes, and I also want to share the reference from where you can get the details. So these are some of the standard pseudo classes which we use generally while designing the web pages. For this example, we are going to use active, then we are going to use hover and visited. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code. So we are into the Visual Studio Code, and in this example, we are going to write three most popular pseudo classes, and we will write it for the anchor tag. So let's write it now. First pseudo class which we are going to write is the hover. So we can write hover, which we have already used this one earlier, and we are going to give it the color yellow. Whenever anybody is hover, then it will change to yellow color. Now the active. So for active, what we are going to do, we are going to give a color brown, and the last one is the visited. So visited, we are going to change it to red. So let it be red. Save it. So we have written over here. So prior to running, I wanted to tell you about this example. Here we are having two pages. One is the contact page, another one is the about page. In the contact page, we are having a link for the about page, and when we hover, then it will change the color to yellow, and when we click, that means it is in active state, then it will change to color brown, and once we visited the site, then it will change the color to the red. So let's run it. How we can run it now? Press F1, click on this. So it will give an option to open in browser. So it has given an option for browser. We can click on open in browser. So as I told that, here we are having the about us link. If you hover over here, then you will find that it is changing to the yellow color. Now I am clicking on it. So see here, it is changing to brown, which we have provided over here. Now click it. So it will take us to the about us page. And here we are having an option for going back. So here also it is applying the effect. You can click on it. So it will take us back to the about us page. So let's go it. Now you will find that we have already been visited there. So it changed to color red. And if you click again, then you will also find that this is also being visited. So it is taking it as a visited page. So go back. In early part of this session, I told you regarding the list of the pseudo classes which we will use. So to get the information about these pseudo classes, you have to visit the link which I am going to show you now. So you need to visit this site where you will get the information about all these pseudo classes, and I have taken the snapshot from that particular site. So you have to remember developer.mozilla.org n-us docs web css pseudo classes. So let's go there. So here you will get the information about all the pseudo classes, whichever you want to look into that, what is the syntax, how we can use it. So you can get all those details, how we can use it. So you can visit this site and get the reference of pseudo classes. So on this note, I'm stopping over here. See you in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care.